1,000 subscribers. I remember in November I was talking about, I think I put in the description, it was like, here's to the next 500 after the 500, and now we're here. So today I'm gonna be answering all of your questions, and this is probably gonna be a pretty long video, so let's get into it. What got you into cubing? I think it's pretty much the same as every other cubers of how they got into cubing. I just saw a Rubik's Cube that was just sitting around next to the TV at the apartment I lived in before, and I would just do some random terms thinking I would solve it. I think I also tried to solve a side at one point, but never actually got to doing that, so I ended up learning from a tutorial. But I think before I got used to learning how to solve the cube without actually taking it apart, I took it apart. It was one of those Rubik's brands that they changed it now to where it's a speed key mechanism, but this is like the newer one that is like newer than the really old Rubik's brands that had a pretty much really blocky mechanism. Like it was like one of the newer ones that had the ball core, and with that one I had was really tight, and getting the last piece in was really complicated. But then I reassembled it solved, and then I scrambled it after. And after that, that's actually how I learned how to solve the cube. Do you think you can beat your 16.15 PR average and get a sub 16 average? I think I can, but the thing that didn't really work well for me last comp was me filming my solves. Because of that, it really pressured me to getting a good solve just for a good video. And I feel like next competition, which I'm actually going to this Saturday from when I'm recording this right now, I'm probably gonna try not to record the solves at all. And I feel like, actually I might try to get someone else to like film it. Like I would try to at least do that, like to make sure that I don't see the camera so I can perform the best I can in competition. I'll probably be doing that. But I think because I've been practicing it, I've been getting a lot of sub 15 solves at home. I think I might be able to do it. It's just I need to try to get rid of the distractions that are making me not perform well in competition.
Okay, I've been procrastinating editing my Q&A for like 2 weeks now, almost 2 weeks, and it's literally been a week after my competition by the time I'm recording this little update here, and I broke my PR average twice. And my first one was a 16.03, which was like a little bit under my original PR of 16.15, and then I broke it again with my average of 14.81, and I also broke my PR single with an 11.55. So I actually did break my PRs that comp.
What is better, burger or pizza? I gotta go with the burger, because although both burgers and pizza have meat and cheese and bread or like some dough of some sort, I kind of like burgers more because, I don't know, something about it makes it good. I started watching your channel yesterday and was amazed how high quality your videos are. Thank you. How many cubes are in your collection, and which would you be willing to smash against the wall? I think you know what time it is. I think for 3x3s I have about 50. I don't remember counting exactly. I'm not gonna count it exactly. I'll probably just put up the total here because I'm too lazy to right now. But for the one I'm willing to smash against the wall, oh my god, that didn't even break. Bro, that is what? How is this? This is the Five Below cube, and it didn't break. Like, I watched Cubed's video, and I have absolutely no idea how he manages to get the cubes to explode when he throws it at the wall. So yeah, I'm surprised that didn't explode. Most famous cuber you met at a comp? Max Park. At what age did you hit different milestones in your solve? Sub 1, sub 50, etc. I don't know really exactly when I did, but I think for like sub 1, sub 50, around like 12, around like when I started in 2017. And then I hit sub 30 around 14, so that was 2 years after that. So like around 2019, 2020. And then sub 20, it was literally just like last year when I was 16, like turning 17. Are you happy that high school is over, or do you miss the times you had and want to go back? At the same time, I'm kind of happy that high school is over now that I'm going to college and I get to experience like new things and stuff like that. But I kind of miss the places at the school where I really like to like hang out in, or like robotics club and just like everything like that. I kind of miss it, and I think specifically senior year as well, because Senior year was when I finally started to hang out with friends. I kind of want to go back to the beginning of senior year. I know you have a vlog channel that isn't cubing related. Makes me wonder if you're interested in doing more YouTube content outside of cubing and vlogging. I actually have another channel right now. I wanted to do videos on like older computers and stuff, and like I tried to bottleneck the graphics card in my main PC by using an older CPU. I kind of wanted to do like a little like fun thing because like I've been inspired by people like Greenham Gaming, who tinkers around with old computers, and like Mr. Yeaster, who also tinkers around with I think relatively new and old computer parts. And I kind of want to do something like that and like review tech and like also review like cameras and stuff, because I've been inspired by like I think there's like some YouTubers like Peter McKinnon, Potato Jet, and like Jason Morris, who I actually I recently watched a video with Ting Man, who actually did like a commercial for a Rubik's Cube, and I kind of wanted to do things like review some tech. And I think just recently one of my friends told me about how I should try to get into filmmaking and making short films and stuff, especially after one of my other friends, he made a short film which I actually was the cameraman, and now that actually got me into like wanting to make short films, especially after like messing around with cameras like this. Can you do a quick ranking of your favorite cube brands? Are you into gaming? And if so, which games are your favorite? Actually, I used to be into gaming. I used to play Minecraft a lot, so that was like one of my favorite games, but I think it's either that or also like Super Mario, because I have a Switch. I've been playing Super Mario Odyssey, but I haven't really played any games since, because most of my time is all into cubing. Would you rather solve a 7x7 blindfolded with 1 foot or 21x21 blindfolded? I would probably do 21x21 blindfolded because it's more of a challenge, especially since you have a lot more pieces and there's gonna be a lot to memorize. I think I would rather do that because it would be more challenging. Best cube for these price ranges, $4 to $10. I think it's either the Super RS3M or the RS3M 2020. I actually like the RS3M 2020 more than the Super RS3Ms, but those cubes are pretty good. $11 to $25. This is actually a really confusing price range because I think at the higher end of the price range you have the Tornado V3 standard edition, but like at the low end in the middle there are just the various RS3M cubes that you can buy around that price range, which are also pretty good, but like it just kind of makes it complicated around that price range when you have those two RS3Ms. So I think for $11 to $25, I think Super RS3M, like both the maglev or ball core and the X-Man Tornado V3. $25 to $40, either the X-Man Tornado V3 flagship edition, which is $32, and the ball core YS3M or the ball core UV, which is around that same price range too. And for $40 to $60, a setup Tornado V3 flagship edition, because I don't feel like the Pioneer makes a difference whatsoever. What is your global 3x3 average? I actually have no idea. Like I literally searched around to see like what it would be, but I guess I just consider myself sub 20, considering I'm really inconsistent with my stalls. Like a lot of the time I would get sub 15s, but then I get stalls over 15 seconds, so I guess I'll just say sub 20. Who is your favorite cuber? Is it JPerm? What is your favorite cube that you have? I think it's my D Maglev Worm V9. What is your favorite pizza topping? So I think my favorite pizza topping is I think just pepperoni, but I also like bacon and ham, sausage, whatever. If you could go to any country on vacation or move to for free, where would it be? Gusto ko pumunta sa Boracay, Iloilo, o Cebu sa Filipinas, or I also want to go to Japan or Singapore. I mean, I went to the airport last time when I went to the Philippines, and I kind of want to go explore Singapore as well. But I also want to go to Japan as well to like try out the food or like go to the places there. So how do you edit your vids? So I edit my videos using Premiere Pro, and the way I edit is I do cuts first so I could get the best parts of the videos out, and making sure that when I edit my videos I make it concise and make it not boring and stuff like that. And then later I add in all of the zooms and all of the sound effects, the music and stuff like that, but it kind of varies depending on what kind of video I'm editing. So like for most of my cubing videos it's pretty much like that, but if I'm gonna end up like adding a little montage in it, I also add in the music while I'm also doing the cuts and stuff. So that's pretty much how it goes for like every time I edit a video. If I am sub 30 with a cube of $4, would you recommend the Tornado V3 flagship? I think if you do not absolutely need a Tornado V3 flagship or any expensive cube right now, and you have a $4 cube. I think you should probably go with an RS3M 2020 or the Super RS3Ms because they're not really that much money. But if you have the money for it, then yeah, definitely go with the Tornado V3 flagship. But I'm pretty sure with the Tornado V3 flagship, the Super RS3M or the RS3M 2020, you'll do pretty good on it because the performance on all three of those cubes are pretty good. It's just like it's different feels, but they're pretty good. And the top cubers use those cubes as well. Okay, before the next few questions, I think it's time to change it up a bit. So let's just change the scene up a bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna be reading them off of my phone here. I have a little document that I have. Let's get into it. Are you monetized? I'm not, at least not yet. Pretty sure you need like 4,000 watch hours to get monetized, and I don't have that many yet. It's gonna take some time. Hi, so proud of you, thank you. Favorite WCA event besides standard 3x3 solve. Also, favorite non-WCA if any. My favorite event outside of 3x3 is one-handed and 4x4. I know 4x4 has a lot of parity, both like OLL parity and PLL parity, and I'm still over 1 minute, but I feel like with the cube that I just got recently, the YJ Jisoo Mini 4x4, I know it's the WeiLong now. I think I'm gonna really like the event, and with that, because like it fits my hands more than like other 4x4s, I think I'm gonna enjoy the practice 4x4. And I think also like one-handed non-WCA events, I think maybe either the Axis cube, because it's a 3x3 shape mod and it's kind of hard to figure out like what pieces to do. Also 2x2x3 and 3x3x2 because those are pretty easy as well. And mirror block. How do I become sub 20 coming from current sub 30? So I think to be sub 20, try to learn more efficient F2L cases. I think there's like an advanced tutorial from JPerm that is like not like all of the F2L algorithms, but just like different ways to pair the edge and the corner pieces without having to take them out, then set them up and then pair them and then put it in. Just recognize like how the case goes, and then you just like pair it and insert it at the same time, so you're taking out some steps. And then just not learn like full OLL yet, but learn as much OLLs as you can. I think at least like right now I know almost all of the OLLs except the dot cases, because I don't really want to learn the dot cases yet. But the most important aside from F2L is learning full PLL. I think especially like if you do 2-look right now, at least learning full PLL will take a lot of time off of the solve that you would normally have if you did 2-look. So I think the most important things are improving in F2L and learning full PLL, and aside from that, learn as many OLLs as you can, but you can still get sub 20 with 2-look OLL. What's your favorite food? Burgers and pizza, I guess. I mean, I guess that's what was normally expected, but also I think also the chicken sandwiches as well, like the Popeyes chicken sandwich. And so I think it's just mainly that right now, but I kind of want to try at least trying new things, like eating a little bit more greens, trying some different food from different cultures. Like at least I've been trying ramen, or been wanting to try some Vietnamese pho and some Thai food, Cambodian food, and other stuff, but I still haven't got to that yet. But hopefully within the next year I get to try out different types of food, so I'm not eating the same things most of the time. What's your favorite movie? I think Easter Sunday or Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. I don't know why, like I've been listening to soundtrack a lot, but I really liked it when I watched it. Yeah, I think those two. And also like Crazy Rich Asians for some reason. I don't know why. Hi, I love your vid. I will be your 1000th sub. Thank you. Opinion on clock as a WCA event. I don't do clock. I feel like it's being held by a little tiny string. I feel like if Chi never actually made the magnetic clock, it would have been gone as a WCA event. What is your favorite day of the week? Saturday, because there's like no school, or like I guess college, because I don't have Saturday classes. And I guess I get to do stuff because like aside from if my friends have no Saturday classes or whatever, then I can actually plan something to do that day. What is your favorite Pokemon? Pikachu. Do you like anime? If yes, which one do you most like? I don't really watch anime. I've probably been dragged into a bunch of anime binges, like binge watching by my friends who actually do like anime, but for the most part, I tried to read like one manga and watch like one anime, but mostly it's been because I've been dragged into like watching those anime binges because a lot of my friends that I talk to right now, they watch anime a lot. Do you have any pets? I have a dog. I think in my 500 subscriber Q&A, because my dog was interrupting the video, I think I showed you guys her, but I'll just put a picture up of her here. Chicken? I still think beef is better because there's steaks and stuff, but I think recently I've been trying to find like chicken sandwiches, and I remember when I went to Berkeley, I went to this chicken sandwich place that was really good. So yeah, I've been trying to find the perfect chicken sandwich ever since after eating the Popeyes chicken sandwich, and I've been to like different restaurants. So I guess yeah, chicken. Okay, I forgot I missed the question. Would you rather be a banana or a zebra? I think I'd rather be a zebra. If you could ban one letter in the alphabet, what would it be? I think A, because pretty sure there's a lot of words that have the letter A in them, and I think it would just be funny that if you just couldn't use the letter A at all. Who is better out of Soup Timmy, J Perm, and Ting Boy? Soup Timmy because he solved the Zetaminx at a boba shop and at a baseball game, and now I kind of want to do it too, but I don't have the money for a Zetaminx. Is the next word that you are going to say no? Well, out of all of the words that are in the English language, because I started that sentence with well, then I didn't say no. How's life after high school going? Miss you. I'm literally about to start college the day after I record this Q&A, and I honestly don't know how college is gonna go, but hopefully I'm not too busy with stuff and I can still get out videos. Little update here. It's been 2 weeks since I recorded that Q&A, and I guess it's just safe to say college is going pretty well so far. I've made some new friends. I've also started getting some work done, and I'm kind of also trying to learn how to manage my time better. I've actually started using an app called Notion, which I actually figured out how to use after watching this video on his other channel, and it's kind of inspired me to start time managing some stuff and also planning out things as well as videos and things like that, so I can actually have the time to do other things as well and just make sure I get things done on time and not procrastinate, which is the one thing I don't want to do and I want to overcome this semester, as well as throughout my next few years in college. In fact, I'm actually in the process of making a video right now, the Chi and Pro review, and I also got to do a lot of things during the summer. I went out with my friends a lot. I went to grad night, I went to Berkeley for that competition, and then I also went to Las Vegas, which I think I'm gonna do a little montage on because I didn't really vlog it as much as I wanted to. And then I also did the little July 4th thing, so I might also turn that into a montage as well. I kind of want to start another channel that's dedicated to films or montages, and maybe even upload a short film on that. Will Luke Garrett get a world record soon? Honestly, I have no idea. I mean, he did get second for 3x3 single. I think it depends on how well he does at his next competitions. I have no idea. What is 1 minus 1? 0. Why is blue blue, and why does it blue? Blue is one of the 3 primary colors in the RYB color model, as well as in the RGB color model. It lies between violet and cyan on the spectrum of visible light. The term blue generally describes colors perceived by the human observing light with a dominant wavelength between 450 and 495 nanometers. Most blue contain a slight mixture of other colors. There contains of green, while ultramarine contains some violet. Who do you think are the most underrated cubers / cubing YouTubers? I think probably Stuff, who I recently collaborated with because his videos are really high quality and really well edited. He's a cuber because his videos are also pretty well edited and just really engaging to the viewers, and honestly some parts of it are also really hilarious, and I actually really like his first comp video, as well as the championships one, as well as the toilet paper Rubik's Cube one. It's really interesting, and that's why I like his channel. JF Cubing because his videos are also pretty high quality, and I also met him at a competition as well. I let him try out my YS3M, and I'm pretty sure he also mentioned that in a comment in Keith's video, so it's kind of funny. As well as Ron Takar. I really like his unboxing and review videos. He uses a pretty simple setup as well, just like JPerm does, and his videos are honestly pretty good. I like the way he formats his videos. Favorite cuber besides yourself? Soup Timmy because he recently solved the Zetaminx and dedicated basically 20 hours of his life to solving that one cube, while also trying to go outside at the same time, literally going to a boba shop and a baseball game, which I kind of wish I could do. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it for this Q&A. I have no idea how long this video is gonna be because I answered all of the questions I got, and I think that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching, and thanks for 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.